This
rest of
conference will now be recorded.
it let others contribute, because if I go ahead tell and next class you will find it again difficult. So can all of you unmute, and Pratima, can you tell her like what to do next, what is missing? Give your input. What we are putting in the table, Pratima?
Table, this table you're talking? This one?
Yeah, whatever on your screen. Yes.
Description of changes. This is not the initial creation, I think. We are the description of change, maybe. I don't know
There is
actually.
a table name already. It says revision history.
Oh, revision history.
What is revision history means?
So who already has done, and then we are revising that document.
Not who already. It is you are a BA, you are doing. So you are not reviewing the document. You are creating the document as a business analyst. So what is revision history means?
Is it the update that you're doing to the document or the
Yes.
project?
Yes. As a business analyst, every time you come to and make changes, maybe you spoke to a stakeholder, he gave some information, and he asked you to make some changes. So like every time you're making the changes to the document, you're putting the date and time and what changes you have done.
So is this okay on this page?
Yes, so you have created version 0.1, yes, initial creation, yes. So now if you, today you will get the feedback from us, and whatever changes you are making, you can add another entry and add it. Next, go ahead, next, let Pratima speak. She has questions, so.
So that is revision history is the feedback. Whenever we'll get the feedback from the other stakeholders, then we'll update the date, and here we'll mention the second time what we'll mention here. This is the initial creation, right? So tomorrow,
Whatever
if
changes you are making, whatever you are adding.
So this is, would this be 0.2?
Yeah, 0.2.
And then would this
Probably
be
like review one done and feedbacks updated.
okay.
I'm clearly telling, if you're not doing homework, I cannot help in your career building, because unless you put work, you'll never know what is and how it is done. Okay. Okay. Next one.
Okay, this one I didn't make any changes to because it's just that I don't, so I was, the thing that I was confused about is, I know you gave us the 𝗘𝘂𝗿𝗃 website. I wasn't sure if we were supposed to go as if we're creating this from scratch or if we're just improving the website.
For now, you're improving the existing part of final year project. So there is something already there. I brought you in as an like business analyst, and you see that and you recommend me changes and you ask me what to do to launch this program better.
Okay. So this is what I put. I just put, I think, a very general statement about what the program is.
It is not for a project in which final year. It is not for a project. You are business analyst of 𝗘𝘂𝗿. You are helping client of 𝗘𝘂𝗿 to launch this final year project to the final year student. So your description is not correct. Can you correct it again? Can you write it? Can everybody help her write it? Did you understand like the situation? You are the BA, business analyst, working for 𝗘𝘂𝗿, who's modifying and doing all the necessary changes in the final year section, what we have, to bring more final year projects or more final year students and launch that program successfully. So, Shweta, can you help her?
Can I give my
Thank you.
description? What this is something what I have done in my document.
Yeah, you tell her what to write.
No, I'm telling my executive summary which I've written, ma'am. So that I would understand what exactly I have done. Shall I?
Tell your summary. Can you tell your summary so that she can type?
I'm telling my summary, ma'am. Techita wants to grow the business in coming 2 years in the area of BTech and MCA 5 years students projects. And the classroom as well as online training program. Techita has to do like off the social media
No, no,
or
no.
marketing has.
Wait, wait. Don't like go like talking. There is some background noise. Cannot hear you very clearly. Second is go slow. Tell her what to type. Let her type.
So I'm just telling my executive summary, ma'am, because I did my different way of
That's fine.
executive summary.
That's fine, Shri. Your summary is fine. We need to type a summary here. Can you help her type a summary, please?
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm telling my summary, ma'am. Executive summary. Slowly. Okay.
Go
Techitize
slow
wants to
and
grow.
tell her. Yeah.
Techitize wants to grow the business in coming 2 years in the
Wait. Let
area
her
of.
type. Slow.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Coming uh, 2 years in the area of BTech and MCA final year students projects in classroom and also online training program.
I'm sorry, and classroom and what else?
Classroom and online training program.
All training programs?
Online training program to achieve the growth of Techitize. Techitize has to opt SEO and social media
Okay. I'm
platform.
sorry. Can you repeat that?
Techitize has to opt SEO, SEO, SE for England, and social media platform to reach the business goal like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to reach the final year BTech and MCA students. BTech and MCA students. This is what the executive summary which I have written, ma'am, as per the knowledge. Is the summary fine, ma'am? A purpose of
Hey,
document.
uh, can you explain the last line, please? What does so mean? Yes.
That's the last line. MCA students, SEO and social media. That's right.
What's SEO?
This is called search engine optimization in Google. Or for the other search engines, okay, which
I'm
you have a
sorry.
search in like search engines like Google, Yahoo, Rediff, Ask. These are the website which we do SEO, search engine optimization. We call us
What? I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Because the background
search.
noise, I can't.
Search.
It's
S
called
E
search in yeah, it's called search engine optimization.
optimization. EN, not IN.
Huh?
It is
Engine.
EN.
It's engine. E starts with
ENG.
E.
Search engine optimization.
Okay.
And the purpose of the document, in this document we have mentioned the steps to reach
The what?
The steps
the
to which
steps to reach
Right.
You mean step?
yes, steps.
the steps.
Yeah, steps.
The test?
Steps.
No,
Steps.
like steps.
Oh,
S
okay.
T yes, steps to reach 𝗘𝗂𝗍𝗧 𝗘𝗂𝗍𝗧
It's called tech test. Yeah, it's called tech test. To
the
steps to
tactics a business goal to reach within 2 years.
What was after business goals?
Yeah, business goal to reach within 2 years and make the business more successful in the area of BTech and MCA final year student projects. So rest are enough, ma'am. Rest section what I have done is I didn't do anything because I didn't know what exactly I had to written. So I
but
moved back to the
I
objective.
yeah, but I sincerely appreciate you. Your work was like so far the best because like you have put time and effort. So thank you so much for putting effort.
Sure, thank you,
Um,
ma'am. Then I written business objectives.
yeah.
In business objective, I mentioned goal.
Am I?
Business objective. Okay, go on mute. Go on mute, please. Let others speak.
Yeah.
Okay. Now go ahead. Purpose of the document. What do you like, Sekrisa? Like, is that right? Is there anything changes needed? I want everybody else to unmute and speak, please. What do you think we need to change in the purpose of the document? Ranjana?
I'm trying to read what is it.
Read and tell all of you individually tell me what is needed changes.
Do we need to mention about how we're working on improving the website to bring in more students?
Like what?
We're improving the way the students register online.
Yes.
So do we need to mention that?
Okay, so the purpose of the document we are creating. So what is our intention again? Can you tell me intention one in one line of what I described sometime before?
To bring in more students to the program, because I think last time you had mentioned right now there's only like 30 students registering, and the goal is to increase that by
Yeah,
a
the
lot more.
goal is to increase a lot more. So give it a number. So only right now, let's say annually 30 members are taking final year project. Our goal is to get 100, right? So the
Mhm.
audience target here is like audience targeted has to increase from 30 to 100. But that's not the purpose of the document, because are we making like this document to increase the audience? No.
No,
What's the purpose of the document? So what is the purpose of the document?
it's to your strategy and how you're going to achieve that.
Yeah. So it talks about strategy. Pratima, can you tell what would be the purpose of this document? Can you frame that again? Whatever she has told, is there any changes needed? Can we modify it? Are you speaking?
Yeah, I'm just going through. I think this is the perfect. I don't think like this is the same documents stuff. So
So the purpose is to create a business requirement document. In this document, we have mentioned the steps. The purpose is not like in this document we have mentioned the steps. That's not how we need to start. What we need to start, how we need to, I will tell this section example. The rest of it, you guys are going to do it now. Okay. The purpose of the document, we are wait, let me frame it. This document is created with an intention to figure out ways of upskilling.
to figure out, can you say again?
It's not upscaling, it's called upskilling, skilling. Yeah. So upskilling meaning we have already this program, but that's not working how we wanted. So we wanted to upscale that, right? So this document is created with an intention to figure out the ways to upskill, not just put it upskill, skill. Yeah, upskill the current final year project launchpad to bring in more students, more graduated students, right? More graduated students. And make the business more successful, like the last sentence, how Shri has told, and make the business more successful in the areas of final year project execution. So what Shri has told, his intention, his goal was going right? Only the starting part needed a little more change. So delete the first portion. No, the whole paragraph. Yeah, so now this is like the purpose of the document, right? So how to use this document, introduction, reaction, this like you all this like you don't need. Okay, so delete just keep the introduction and the above 2 lines delete. Yeah, that's not needed. So in introduction, delete whatever mentioned, read and delete. So you need to provide an executive summary, objective, scope, constraint, assumption, dependencies, risk. So each of these like make it one in bullet points under introduction, and each of the section describe, please. And one person is going to talk about one of this area, and you just make a note of it. Give remove comma and give like the hyphen, so we will write under each of it. Yes, perfect. So executive summary is by Ranjana, objective will be by Sweta, scope will be Shri. Okay, let them tell you and you type it. Okay, Ranjana, tell her what is the line needed in executive summary.
So this has to be a different summary than what he said. Suri said.
That is the purpose of the document. That was only purpose of the document. It's an executive summary.
Let me see mine. So I wrote, 𝗕𝘂𝗿 is committed to link education to real world work.
No, can you first frame a sentence in your own system? Type and frame a sentence and tell her that sentence she will type.
𝗕𝘂𝗿 is committed to link education to real world.
It was committed to what?
To link education to real world work. Okay. So it's been doing greatly for years, but last 2 years, we're stuck at one place.
You don't say one place. That is very vague. In business language, we don't say one step. Like paraphrase and say it didn't do great. Frankly, it didn't do great. It's a new program. Okay.
We can
So
say this
it's recently launched, and we are trying to improve the program by introducing you as a business analyst to analyze what is there, what is not there, what to bring, what can you improve. So that last sentence has to be changed.
So can we say just we're stuck, not improving?
Don't say stuck. Stuck is a negative like representation. Say like we wanted to do better this year. Probably that is a better way of writing the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, now
So
tell.
it's been doing greatly, but we have to improve more. Can we say that?
Yeah. Don't say improve more. Can you do a little more better? Think.
It's been doing greatly, but we need more improvement. Or we need
No.
improvement only.
We have better ways of telling it. Think about it.
Okay, it's been doing great.
I created a group, that's why, so that you guys can get together in your own time and create groups among yourself and do, right? So that's why that is the whole group created. This, you 2 or 3 people could have gotten together and completed this work in the weekend or on the Friday. At least Fridays, don't take an off because I don't take class on Friday. That's for you to work. Just giving like next homework onwards, create like you ping in the group, get together, send a link and discuss and create all this, not in the class, because we remember we have only 30 days class. If we take 3 classes for a BRD, then there are a lot of topics to read. Okay, go ahead, like try it.
Can we just write we need improvement for this and I can't think of the right word.
Business objective, if you want, you can add that one.
Business objective, yeah. No. Let her frame it. Business objective we can. What is like Ranjana? What is like it has been doing right now? Let her tell the sentence, please.
We need more. We need to focus on our objectives. There are more competition in the market.
So is
So
that like no executive summary? There will be competition in the market. That's not in our executive summary. Talk about tech test, talk about tech test problem, talk about what you want to do tech test. Let's not talk all the not required things.
okay. So every instead of getting more students, so
What
we're
is
getting few.
no? So
I'm sorry,
that's the problem statement. Okay. So what is why are we like hired a business analyst?
to solve the problem.
What problem? Tell me the problem.
We're not getting enough students every year. We need more improvements.
Improvements in, we need the program to work better, right? We want the program to serve better. So that's why people are not joining for a reason, right? Why they are not joining? That there is a reason why they are not joining. So come to the problem area and tell like, why do you think there is a problem in this final year project? And what is that you are doing in this project, like you being hired? So what is that your plans to do in the executive summary, that this is what is the problem and this is what we are planning to do to resolve this?
I was thinking we can since students are not joining us and because of the program, we need a good program and actually a teacher too who teach the
That is one
students.
of the problem. Teacher is not a problem for now.
Mhm.
Maybe that we can do as an improvement. Do you think only good teacher will make people join?
No, we need to have more better program, better subject to teach. I mean,
Subject is already there. So it's a
yeah,
lot of things, it's mix of things. So you say, what is the current problem statement? What is that we are targeting to do in this project when I hire you? If I am TechTest, I have hired you as a business analyst. Show me what is the problem that you think here and what is that you are going to do.
Would the problem be not enough marketing?
That is one of the many problems. So you can list out what problems if you think.
so can you write problems like good teacher and marketing are some reasons, and we can hire better teachers and market tactics.
I don't think that's my approach. No. If you own the company TechTest, I am a great teacher, you hired me. Do you think you can still, your final year students can come and do the project?
Not just by the
If the
teacher.
final year projects are about just about teachers, it's called project, it's not called training. Yeah. You need to think from a business perspective that what is for the business.
I would say we need to make the project more interesting so that people can come join it and think from the perspective of graduate student, like what they want to do, what they want to work on, and then add that to the project so that they can they'll be interested in it.
Yeah, that is a better approach. Write it down in a sentence in a formal way. Same thing. How will you write it down?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's the difficult part, writing, right? Talking is easy, anybody can talk, but when we put in a piece of paper and write, that's the real work, because everything as a business analyst you are going to share it to people and they are going to read your document and understand. So that's very important skill set.
This section here, all these bullet points, it should be like a whole paragraph or just a couple of sentences for each.
As much as information you have under that can go. Doesn't it can be a paragraph or it can be bullet points. You need to cover all the things that you think you need to mention in there. Okay, somebody just were telling, so go ahead and like write it.
Okay, since the problem with the project is not enough student joining, and to come out, we would suggest to know the market, know the targeted market, and design the project as per the interest of graduate student. Would that work? That's what I have. Does anybody want to add something else?
Who is not talking? That's my problem. 1 minute, let me see. Babina?
Yeah, that was me talking.
Okay, that's you talking. Thank you so much. Okay, Sweta?
I have to tell about objective.
Is the executive summary looks fine? Any changes required? Make the executive summary part like bold, Krisa. And what changes required in this executive summary? No, not the full one, not the full one, only the header. Okay, Sweta, can you say the objective? What is the objective?
The main objective is to give job who has better knowledge. I think. And who
Is
has
just to give the better knowledge? Is that the whole intention?
Wouldn't the objective be to get more students to join the project?
Yeah, one objective is to get more student, and what is the second objective?
and who has completed BTech and MCA background.
Those are audience. What is objective? What is the other objective?
And to upskill the, like improve the skill of the graduate student.
Or make, like, we can write this way. So keep or make the graduate students market ready for IT jobs. Okay. Market ready and to increase. So there are two intentions, right? A and right B. So the second one should go up, Krisa. So first intention is to make the graduate students ready for IT market. Second objective is to increase the number of student enrollment under TechTest final year project. Next one, like Pratima, what is the scope?
Scope, our scope is to from this objective, I think scope is to make the graduates make. Hopefully will increase the number from 30 to 60 if we but I'm not sure. Mine was different. I wrote the executive summary and objective, and this is different. So here the scope.
It's not about different. Is it right or not right? There is
I'm
only
sorry.
one intention. When you write executive summary or objective,
Mm-hmm.
it should be same for everyone, because that's what the intention of the company to hire a business analyst. It's not
So
about what
the
you wrote, what I wrote. It's about what is right in this context.
yeah, but what I wrote was I was focusing more into the cheaper program like the 10,000 whatever was the price. What I was more
10,000.
focusing on the more I was focusing on the program we should make cheaper, and for
No,
that
so the
objective was, yeah.
price is fixed to 10,000. We cannot
Okay.
go lesser than that because there is an operational cost to make the project. There are employees, there are like staff who you need to pay. You have a building, you have people coming, and like doing the project in house. So you cannot go cheaper than that. That wasn't our intention. We are selling each project at 10,000. That remains same. The enrollment we wanted to improve. What is the scope of our work? Scope meaning how much work we are doing under this program.
So here it will be like increasing the number of student, right? Like number like 20% or 40%. Is that so?
Now, scope is working only on the final year project section of tech test. That is your in scope. Out of scope is like rest of tech test has other line of work also, other work. Please mention that. So tell her what to type, Pratima. She will type once you tell. Pratima.
Yeah, I'm still not ready. I'm sorry, actually. I have to write it and then.
Okay. Tell her when you are ready, okay? I will wait.
Can you give me the website name again?
It's the company name 𝗕𝘂𝗿𝐶𝗍𝑇𝑖𝑐𝑒.com.
If your scope is the final year project, so would it be things like improving the quality of the program, like what kind of resources are available to the students to give them the hands-on experience?
Yes.
So
Yes. Anything inside the final year project or program you wanted to build, that will be in scope. And anything outside that is your out of scope. Pratima,
okay.
are you ready?
No, actually. No, I'm sorry. I'm not able to
It's just
think.
writing 2 sentences. It's just 2 sentences. You don't have to be perfect. Just tell her now. You need to attempt it. Pratima?
So scope for this project, I mean this the one which we are doing here now, is to
You
the
don't have to write the
practical.
complete sentence. Wait, just a minute. Sorry for cutting. Just write in scope and out of scope. Two things, Riza. And in scope, write what she's saying. And out of scope also you tell Pratima. So in scope, tell her now.
In scope is practical, giving the practical the project to the final year student, so that they will get the real time scenario, like how they will when they will go to the real job, then how they will do this,
Tell the
how
sentence, please. Tell the sentence, please.
giving the project to the final year student, real time scenario. So yeah, I think that's it. In scope, giving the project to the final year student, real time scenario in the work. I think it's not good, right? Giving the project to, isn't it correct?
Would have been done better. Tell out of scope first. Next line, write out of scope, Kriza. Give it a space and put it in the next line. Yeah. Tell out of scope. After the class today, I don't know how you manage your timings. You guys come together, plan your time. One person get into any meeting, create a free account of Zoom or create a free account of GoToMeeting, and you get as a group and complete this, at least one version of this by discussing among yourself. So next we can do revision only. We cannot do homework in the classes. Okay, go on. Out of scope, Pratima.
I'm not able to think out of scope, Redima, here. What
Anything
can be the
outside final year project is your out of scope. So say out of scope is anything. Type it, Krisa. Anything. Give it a hyphen and that, like otherwise it's mixing, right? So out of scope, give hyphen or yeah. So say anything outside the final year project. Final year project scope is out of scope here.
so it can be like their dressing sense, like when they will be ready for their job, like how to dress up, and that
No,
also be
no,
the
no, no, no,
scope.
no.
No.
No. It's just final year project. We are not, it's not an interview preparation company. It's a project they are doing, which is real time project. So how they, now whatever you are creating a BRD, it's a real time work, right? So when you go to a company, if they ask you to write a BRD, if you have written a BRD before, you will be able to write a BRD in the company. Is that right or not?
Yes.
That's all we are preparing. So this is not about how they dress, how they eat. No, this is not about that.
So what would the out of scope be for this project? Would it be other services that the 𝗕𝘂𝗿𝗁 is
Yeah, 𝗕𝘂𝗃
providing?
provides. Yes, 𝗕𝘂𝗃 gives online trainings, 𝗕𝘂𝗃 give internships, 𝗕𝘂𝗃 give like corporate training. So all this we are not hired. Like as a BA, it's out of scope for you, right? You are
Oh,
only hired to work on the final year project section.
all right. Thank you.
Okay. So we are over the time. By tomorrow, all of you who have not completed, you are like get together in, we have already WhatsApp group, plan your time, complete everything else and come prepared. And so I can see and give the feedback. And there is only one way that you will know what to write is only by doing it. If you want to learn cycle, by sitting at home, thinking, watching YouTube videos, you'll not be able to ride a cycle. You'll only ride a cycle if you take the cycle out, sit on it, fall, and get up and ride. It's exactly like that. If you do not attempt, tell me that like I haven't completed my work, tomorrow I'll do it, day after I'll do it, or I have written in notebooks. No, those are like just excuses. I do not want to hear them. I'm here to put my time and effort so you get a job. And for you to get a job, you have to put effort. Okay. So all the homeworks I need to see. So tomorrow, like you plan your time. By tomorrow, like get together and do how much ever possible. I need some progress.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.